Hey,
Hey,
I'm back with a new idea. How to maybe
I'm
solve
back
this
with
final
a
level
new
here.
idea. How to maybe solve this final level here.
Whoa. Manifold catnip. There. Excuse me. It's just a thought, an idea, not something that will definitely work. Wait, do I need to reset the game audio? Audio, go to my headphones, please. I need to. Oh, I don't want to we have to restart the game here. No, I think it's just quiet. Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. This is probably an even stranger time for me to stream than usual, but that's okay. Okay, so my idea, I still haven't figured out how to use the sausages in this puzzle here, but I do have like an idea on something that could maybe work. So my thought is I could like tower up far away. I could create a stairs instead of a tower, create more of a stairs. Because I think the issue is that it's very hard to like make it straight up tower, like just placing all the blocks directly on top of the other blocks. Or I don't know. I think I was calling these like funeral pyres. I feel like that's a bit of a mouthful and might not even be the case. It kind of looks like it though. Um, but maybe instead you could just create stairs like so. Like this. Wait, one further back. Well, yeah, you can do that, but I'm thinking like this. Uh, how would I go about that? It's hard because they're all like that. See, let me just create little stairs. Maybe if you keep building, and then at the end we can push them all in, and it'll just be one straight path, like one tower. I don't know. It's an idea. It's an idea. I kind of like it. Let's see what issues arise from trying to do this. I think I'm already seeing issues. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, again, I could do something like this, but I don't know if this is good. I could do like that. I'm pretty sure this only gets you so far. uh, I just want it a little further in. Okay, is that possible? Quite challenging to move in here. Yeah, I might just not have enough space to do this. Because this really doesn't feel like the solution either, necessarily. Building a stairs. It just feels like you need to use the sausages, but I swear there's no way to... I mean, there probably is a way, but... How would you elevate these horizontal schnitzels, up to higher planes? It's quite the challenge. Quite the challenge, yes, quite the challenge. Yeah, huh. There really wasn't a way to turn this into something cool. 'Cause I like that. The stairs, no? Hmm. Yeah, it's just like there'd be no place to set this once it's lifted. Unless, oh, here's an idea. Unless we tighten it up. Okay, okay, this might work actually. So, what if this goes in one, like that? Um, and now I think it might work actually, right? Yeah, wait, okay, look at that. Oh, my voice may be echoing there. Oopsies. Okay. And then can we not just keep doing this all the way up? Well, okay, how do you get it in? I think there's a way to do that, right? Okay, I just need to make sure it's... There we go. Uh, yes, okay. This might be it, actually. I still feel like there should be some way to use the little sausages, but I mean, come on, this is a tower right here. This freaking works. It frickin' works, guys. It frickin' works. Frickin' frack. There we go. I like this very much. I mean, and you can just push it into the wall and it'll become a nice, straight, tall tower if that's even important. It seems so odd that they wouldn't use all the sausages, but I guess there isn't really seemingly a way to use them, and this, I don't see why this won't work. Like if I just keep doing the same thing here. Yes, it's glorious. Wait, not that. Um, there we go. And I swear, take a break from the puzzle, look at it with a fresh perspective. That's the ultimate solution. 'Cause this is like such a different approach than what I was taking last time. I think last time I was kind of stuck on the idea that, oh, I have to build the tower against the wall. But no, maybe not. Maybe you can just do this. I'm gonna build as tall as I can. Why not? Use every piece. Yippity doo da day. Higher, higher. um, I don't know why I can't quite remember how to do this little bit up here. It's just very specific with how you have to move your to move. It's like this. There we go. Okay, one more, one more. I think I'm gonna move it one this way. And then I think this should be the last one. Yeah. That was so easy. I just expected there to be. I mean, I guess I haven't solved it yet, but I expected there to just be more to it. Like something with the placement of the sausages, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Here it is. So I think I just need to push it in a little bit. Oh, God Tower. There we go. I think that's it. That's probably the last level of Steven's Sausage Roll. Oh my gosh. Kind of sad. I mean, it was like, it was just so like, oh, I turned it on, and it's 12 minutes, solved it. Oh gosh, what a great game. I have nothing but praise for this game. That was so much fun. Yeah, and later this week I'm gonna make an awesome sausage dish in real life in celebration. Funny final puzzle. I quite liked it. I just think like it's very strange that the sausages weren't used. Maybe that was like the gimmick of this blast puzzle. It was, oh, you don't need to use the sausages. Here, I'll arrange the sausages in a nice formation. Or there was maybe multiple solutions? I don't know. But I feel like that wasn't. I mean, I guess I haven't confirmed that that was the correct solution. Maybe for some reason it won't work, but I think it's correct. I mean, that's the tower, right? Where's the... There it is. Oh. No. Okay. Beautiful. Oh god. Whoa, the game's lagging. Computer? Are you okay? I think it was my computer just was dead, so that's probably why it's just waking up. Yeah, okay. Huh, it's bizarre. This is the only time this game has been freezing. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Well, okay, there we go. So now is the final. Oh, the final sausage. How do I cook the final sausage though? Oh, here maybe. Do I have to cook all of the sausages around the world? Maybe the game's not done yet. Wow, look at this. The God Tower. Damn. Beautiful. All their dreams unburdened now. It's time for the world to wake. Yes, this is the final sausage dream. It's time for Lucian to wake up and realize he's in Morrowind. uh, can I just roll it off? Whee! um, yeah, maybe I feel like you do have to probably cook all of the sausages around the world, maybe. So maybe the game's not over yet. Is there a better way I could get this off of here? Hmm. Damn. Lost such a long, sad fall. Hmm, interesting. But what if I maybe I can roll off to another place here? So we roll, it's cooked. No. Hmm. But I feel like I've tried to cook all the, well, I guess maybe the grills are on in the world now. I see. So you have to go back and cook everything. Because the grills weren't, now the whole world is the last level here. Wow, interesting. Let's try maybe here. Can I roll off to greener pastures? No. Okay, you can't. Huh. Odd. Maybe this has to be the very last one. Let's make that assumption. Maybe at the end you have to roll on top of it. Because I don't know how else you'd get it down from up there without rolling on it. Also, look at the way that I think we said to call him Butch. Butch's head like wiggles when he walks. Whoop, 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 whoop. I guess yeah. Let's go all the way back now that these are all on. Cook all of the sausages. I knew those sausages would have to be cooked at some point. Like they deserved it. To have a retrospective look back on all the old levels. Um, yeah, this final zone was huge. I really thought that there would just be like a few levels with this gimmick, and then, but this was the size of like 3 zones. I thought. Wait, how did I do this? Oh yeah, no, like that. Going all the way back. Damn, this is a track. Oh, the Minecraft torch. Ooh, here's a good tablet, if I remember. Children beheld the jellied oozings of their parents and an ocean of eyes. Yay. This is a fun level. To like dink across this gap on this block. What this one say? Yeah. Oh, this one was kind of fun too. This level you had to put a ladder on top of your head and like rotate the ladder. It was really funky. Okay, this one was terrible. This was one of the scariest levels. This is probably the scariest level in this final zone. I felt this one was so impossible, but it was a good level. Very, very clever. I think it was called like Ancient Dam or something. To build a great scaffold. Maybe that's what all those funeral, like the god tower was made of, this great scaffold from all the trees. Because the people died because the water was rising too much, right? Yeah, the ground they stood on began to give way. Okay, I think we're finally getting near the end of the ruins. At the beginning of time, all the sausages were joined together in a never-ending chain, and once again, that's where they shall be. Oh yeah, this was one of the best ones too. Dead end, because this is where you discover the whole gimmick of you can lift the ruins out of the water. That was pretty great. Okay, so now I need to start actually looking for sausages. Um, I think there's just one sausage at the end of each zone. Yeah, here we go. So it's the drop your fork zone, which I feel like that could have been used a little more. Like, I'm surprised the final area there wasn't more puzzles where you had to drop your fork. I think that would have been cool. Wait. Nice, okay. Cool. Cooked. Cook. Why are the grill? I guess I built the God Tower. Now the grills are on permanently or something. This was the hardest zone, I think, by a good amount. The levels here were terrifying. Also, some of my favorite. I think this level in particular was my hardest level. Wretch's Retreat, I think it was called. Brutal stuff. Because that was the mechanic of this zone was. What was the mechanic of this one again? I think it was rotating. It was rotating the saucers on your head. Yeah. Hello, Swervo. I solved the final puzzle of this game, and we should do one final victory lap to roast the last sausages. It's bittersweet. Here we go. I can do that. This zone was hard too. I thought there were some pretty tricky ones in here. There were like a couple that I remember getting pretty stuck on. And this zone, I guess this is some of the gimmick. It just explored more of the like stacking sausage on top of each other and working in 3 dimensions. More of what the Great Tower had done, I think. No, I want to cook it the other way. I think this might work. Ooh, no. It will burn. Here we go. This should cook it. Come back. Nice. What did this say again? Like there was... Even though the roof is long gone, the pillars still seem to retain purpose. I wonder what this place looked like in the height of the civilization that used to live here. Those ruins are probably bustling with people and stuff. I think that's so crazy to think about how like time defeats everything, even like the greatest of nations. Like there will be a time when everything just ends. Damn, it's been so long since I've been here. World 2, or maybe even 1. I don't really remember what world this is. I think it's maybe technically World 2. It sort of looks... I guess it's kind of different. I guess, no, this is World 2 because it introduces the mechanic of, like, spiking the sausages on your fork. The Great Tower. I think it's still the best level in the game. And there's the final... Yeah, right over there is the final zone. The God Tower. You can kind of see it, the tip of it in the top right corner there. It is kind of... I mean, even though it's not really much of a puzzle to cook all these, it's sort of just nice to go back and go back to all the old zones, think about everything you've done. A retrospective. Ooh, how do you cook this one though? Um, there we go. There we go. Okay. Got a little nervous for a second. I was like, oh no. Learned people cast great shadows. They do. Yeah, wow, this first zone was so dense with grills. I guess it was all just yeah, there it was completely two-dimensional. Let's just say welcome beyond of wisdom, right? Controls. And even down at the very beginning, you can even see the ruins. Well, kind of. Like you can't really see the ruins, but like down there, there's the last zone. Okay, that's the final sausage cooked. Now I have to go all the way back. Yeah, so I think you do. The God Tower is the last one. That makes sense. So I didn't think there's any way to uh like bring the sausage down from the tower without you riding on it. Okay, time for the long trek back. Even those early levels were really cool. Like there were a few of them. What's the name of the one? Anchorage or something? I remember that was the first level where I was like, "Ooh, this is a really cool puzzle game." It's not just. It's a little more than just like roast a sausage. I don't know. Like some of the early puzzles, you're just getting used to the movement, and that's kind of what they are. But as it goes on, it's more and more about like finding these really strange and bizarre ways all the different sausage mechanics interact. But that one was cool because it was like you had to cook another sausage by pushing a sausage into it. Wow, this place looks nice in the red sunset. This way. But really getting through all these open areas is pretty easy. It's just it doesn't take that long, but like the final stretch is entirely linear, so you have to walk through every every segment. It was really interesting how they changed the design in the end, where it's like, oh, no longer. It's not like an open puzzle game anymore. You just have to. You gotta solve them. If you get stuck on one, that sucks. Hey, Rabbit, I did finish it. Well, I presume I have the final sausage to cook here, but it worked out exactly like I said. A fresh perspective. I solved it in like 11 minutes. And it never the God Tower never involved the sausages, which was interesting. You just had to push like the wooden tower pieces on top of each other. But it was a really fun solution. It was cool. Like you made a stairs instead of a tower. How do you get in here? Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's such a great game. I'm sad it's over. And it's kind of fun after that. I knew at some point you'd have to cook the sausages in the overworld. So that's what you do. After you turn on beat the level, then all the grills turn on in the overworld, and you can cook each of the sausages, and you get to have a little retrospective. This level, I don't know if you remember this one at all. It's called Ancient Dam. This one was devilish. That was probably the only level in this final segment that really had me like stumped for a while. Cool, really good level though. What did this one say again? Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. A gift from the dead to the living. Yeah, they don't need their bodies anymore. Like that's how I feel about cannibalism too. Like if I'm in a survival situation, I will give permission for my loved ones to eat me. I'll be happy that they survive off my flesh. You know, it's like it's grim, but like I don't need it anymore. What did this one say? Yeah, people dreamed in the future someone would come and lay them all to rest. Yeah, yeah, very cool level. Oh. It was so hard for me because I stared at it for so long, and it was like the first level in a while where I felt like there was just nothing to do. Like I couldn't get anywhere, you know, and like it just didn't seem like there was any way to do it. But then it was just one little trick allowed you to move the whole dam up. Yeah, really clever. But then after that, there's a whole like again like a whole second part of the level where you had to figure out how to get the dam down with the sausage in it. I don't know. It was a great one. One of my favorites for sure. You know, the world itself is now dreaming. All this talk of dreams fits so well into like the headcanon that I've created for this game that it's just the dream of my Morrowind character. The dreamers were already just a dream, exactly. This is what too much insect meat, too much scuttle does to a man. In dreams, there's hope. Yeah. So how I solved it, I guess you can't see it now, but I made like a staircase instead of a tower, and then just pushed the staircase in. I mean, I didn't think you need to push it in. You can just leave it as a staircase, but okay, the final sausage here. Oh, well, I don't know if I need the fork. Hopefully not. Well, sure. Before I end the game, I want to take one more look up at these beautiful ruins up here. The grid sea. I like how you can see like the little rhombuses changing their shape over the grid. Cool. Whoopsies. Okay, now I'm assuming once I cook this sausage, once I stop going up and down, that'll be it. Oh, oh, but how do I get down? Oh, I think I know how. Maybe. Yeah, yeah, okay. I think I get it. So I can just go down the other half of the tower, right? Like now that it's down. Yeah, yeah, okay. I was terrified for a moment that I'd have to redo everything and walk all the way back if I did this incorrectly, but no, we're good. I think you do actually have to walk all the way back to finish the level, but that's okay. Nice. I could have done that earlier. I didn't realize that you could get back up. So I could have started with this one and then gone all the way back and ended, but oh well, that's okay. This was a funky level too, Wobble Cliff, where you could just move the whole level around. This one was fun too. You had to like make a little stick with these two dragons to like push the sausage over on that island. Yeah, I guess I'll probably need to find a new game to play before Morrowind, or I could just play Morrowind. I mean, I think Morrowind. I don't know how much I'll have left of that game. Really, I have. It depends how long the DLCs are. I think there's a good amount left, but I kind of like playing like a shorter or just a different kind of game, like a roguelike or a puzzle game before Morrowind. It's fun. Maybe I'll play The Witness again. I guess I never really beat The Witness technically. I kind of know all the gimmicks of The Witness, so I feel like it wouldn't be that interesting. But yeah, the puzzles they get so crazy in the second half of the game. I know what games I'm gonna play once I finish Morrowind. Like I'd be looking for something that's kind of short or level based in a sense. The Witness is kind of the kind of game I'd maybe just get lost in. That's maybe not the best example. But if you have any great ideas, let me know. Um, I know I do have plenty of games that I would be interested in playing, though, probably. Like something kind of arcadey. Because I know for sure I'm gonna play after I finish Morrowind. I want to play this shorter game called Metro Gravity. That's kind of like it sounds like a pretty cool game. It's like an exploration Souls-like where you like get to switch gravity whenever you want. So like every surface in the game is part of the level basically. But I think it's kind of short, so I'll play that and I'll play Blueprints probably. That'll be the. I think I'll get really obsessed with Blueprints. To, I'm very excited to play that game. Ah, here we go. That's for other puzzle games I own that I haven't played that aren't like that are maybe a little more level based. There's one called The Swapper that looks interesting. I don't know, but okay, this is it. That was two treks through all the levels unnecessarily. Oh, you just missed it. Yeah. That's funny. Every time you cook sausages for breakfast. Well, this is the end of the sausages. I solved the final level. That's funny. Okay, so this is the overworld. This is it. Yes. I know, it's so sad. Oh, We've sunk. Maybe the sausages were the only things holding up the land, like the regret memories. Oh, and did I become a new sausage? The cycle continues. Erstwhile constant companions. My musical conscience. Title? Okay, Bennett Foddy suggested the title. Interesting. That's wild. I do have a YouTube. I haven't published all of them, but it's linked on my Twitch. Alpha tester is Jonathan Blow. He's the guy who made the Witness. Also Lucas Pope, the guy who made Return of the Obra Dinn. Cool. That's a really good game. Yeah, I have all my VODs, even from Morrowind. Well, not I need to publish them. Some of them I'm being lazy and I haven't published them yet, but I will. Yeah, the final puzzle was pretty cool. Napoleon. Such a melancholic ending with like the susurrations of the waves and the plinky music. Which this time I feel like maybe this isn't randomly generated. This sounds like an actual song, kind of. RV Tikari. Oh, he's one of my favorite developers out there. He made Noita and Baba Is You, another game called Environmental Station Alpha. Interesting. I guess all the puzzle people are kind of they have their little club. Thank you. Yeah, the drink, exactly the drink. What am I saying? Hard ass teachers of formative years. This is a great credits scene. To everyone who lashed out blindly, that will not be in vain. Yeah, I've the only Bennett Foddy game I've played is the popular one, Getting Over It. But that one was great, super fun. I That's what I'm kind of deciding. I'm not really sure right now. I have a couple ideas. I might just play another roguelike. I mean, there's a few roguelikes that I don't have. Like, I really want to play Mutagenics. Um, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I have some other game. Gorogora. I've seen that. It's on my wish list. That one looks very interesting, actually. Yeah, Mutagenics is a long game, right? Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure I could wait to play that, and uh there'd be like a lot more crazy content and stuff. I don't know. I'm not really. I don't care always to play games on release, especially when you can just wait and there'll be a sale. Baby steps. I don't know that one. I've heard of Ape Out though. That's like a kind of a game like Hotline Miami, maybe. Yeah, Gora Gora looked interesting. Look it up. Here, maybe let me just. I'll probably play Morrowind in a minute. Here, I'm just gonna. I think I can stream like a web page here. I'll search up the game because I think it's fun to look at new games and think about playing them. Oh yeah, I've started. I played a good amount of Monsters Expedition. I didn't finish it for some reason, so that would be fun. That's one I own actually, so that'd be a good idea. That's a lot like Steven's Sausage Roll. Um, One sec, let me stream this window. This one? Yeah, okay. Is that working? There. Yeah. What's it called? Goro Goro? Yeah. This one released ages ago. I feel like I've had this on my wish list for a long time. Yeah, the art looks really cool. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It has like a nutty end game with a lot of secrets and meta puzzles, which Steven Sausage Roll is one of the few puzzle games I've played that didn't have a lot of that. Um, which that was okay. It was a very like straightforward, no nonsense, focused purely on the individual levels of the puzzles, which was kind of cool. And they were so good, it didn't really matter that there wasn't like a whole deeper layer, even though I do love all that stuff. This thing just looks interesting just simply because the art's so cool. Like, I don't even care what the gameplay is. Huh, okay, I'm not gonna watch anymore, just in case there's spoilers. But that'd be one I'd definitely play sometime. Grease, yeah, I don't have that one, but that one looks really great too. Just in stupendously beautiful art. I feel like that would be one I wouldn't play I just play that straight up though. Even though it might not be that long, I just think I'd get immersed in it. Steven Sausage Roll was good to play as like a short game before Morrowind because it's like you can solve a couple levels before your brain burns out. Oh yeah, of course, of course. I love Outer Wilds. Incredible, incredible. What were the other? Let me look at your other recommendations here. Baby Steps. I don't know that one. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing Grease sometime. Surprised if that didn't happen. What? Yeah, this does look like a
Oh, hey,
Bennett
mate.
Foddy game.
Oh, I heard you screaming. Are you
Jim.
okay?
Yeah, no, oh yeah,
I'm here
sorry.
to help, buddy.
I see how you could think I was in trouble.
So, yeah, another crazy walking game.
Screaming, but I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Oh god, that looks funny. Isn't there like another kind of Bennett Foddy game, but it's maybe not Bennett Foddy. It's just similar to Getting Over It, where you climb like with arms instead of a hammer or something. That one looked kind of silly too. Chroma Zero. I feel like I own Chroma Zero. I definitely own this game. No, I don't. But it's on my wish list. It looks cool. Yeah. Yeah, that one I would like to play too. World of Goo. Yeah, I think I've played that. I think my girlfriend had it on her Wii or something. So yeah, yeah, that's so bizarre. I guess it's on Steam too. It was pretty cool actually. Yeah, old 2008. Wow. Sayonara Wild Hearts. That one's also like vaguely familiar to me. No, I don't know this one. Looks cool though. I do like challenging rhythm games. Good music. Yeah, me too. I know. There's so many games I want to play too. Yeah. But it's kind of fun just to look at them too. Yeah, Ape Out looks cool. Crazy art style. It's like a top-down, yeah, kind of like Hotline Miami. Plays a crazy ape. Oh yeah, it's got the jazz music. Very cool. Damn, don't ape it. Okay, well, I'll probably play some more. And actually, look at Far. That one sounded interesting too. Is it just called Far? There's too many games that like Far Cry is taking up all the space here. Just Far. I don't know. Whatever. I'll look at it later. Oh, loan sales. Wait, okay. I do actually want to look at that. Because I think I have Far loan sales on my wish list. I didn't know that they made another one though. Look cool. You like ride on like a sort of a post-apocalyptic sailboat through ancient ruins. Yeah, that looks really cool. I think I'd like that game even better if it was like a you could just explore, sort of. But yeah, it does look cool. Like my understanding is it's kind of a linear game, which is okay. I don't. That's cool too. Yeah, the art looks great though. A shepherding game, interesting. Yeah, yeah. There's so many interesting games out there. I could keep going on for ages. Okay, I'll switch over to Morrowind. As for games I own that are short that I could play or that are like kind of a roguelike, so you could just do a couple runs and play another game, I have. Well, I love Noita, but that's not short. Those runs can go on for hours. Like I've played a run that went on for I think like 16 hours in Noita before dying. If you like puzzles, that game has a lot of puzzles. It's pretty cool. Um, oh, there was this game called The Void by the people who made Pathologic, if you've heard of that, that I own. That looks crazy. That one, I think it maybe has parts that you probably wouldn't want to show on Twitch. Yeah, there's still unsolved puzzles in Noida, which is crazy. I mean, they're like you can hardly call them puzzles. They're like deep cryptography, but it's still pretty cool that like a game's been out for probably like 8 years and like there's stuff people don't understand still. I love those kinds of rabbit holes, except I don't like I'm a little mixed on like it's cool that they exist, but I get kind of annoyed with puzzle games that have like so many community puzzles. Um, right, but by community puzzles I mean more like ARG type things where you can't really solve them by yourself. Because I just love like solving deep secrets, but then I don't know when to stop. So like I kind of have this point where I'm like, is this solvable? And should I look up hints, or should I just, or is this solvable and should I keep going, or should I like look online and see if it's something that's just impossible, you know? But it's still very cool that developers do that stuff. Like Animal Well was like that too, where it held all these crazy puzzles that you'd never figure out, but they existed. Oh, here's one. Toki Tori 2 Plus. I've been wanting to play that for a long time. It's an odd looking game. It's like it looks really cute, but apparently like it looks like a child's game, but it's apparently really well designed. It has interesting puzzles. Yeah, I guess there's maybe not that much. There's I think of Noida, Animal Well, like yeah, maybe there aren't that many that really have a lot of that stuff. Void Stranger has a layer of puzzles that are like that. That's a great game too. Yeah, I started it like years ago and I didn't really get into it that much, but I think I could now. But okay, let's play some Morrowind. Oh yeah, yeah, Daniel Mullins. Yeah, right. He does that too. I've played, well, not all, he has a lot of games. I think I've just played Pony Island and Inscription, which for the little I've seen of Pony Island 2, it looks insane, completely unhinged. I like how he likes making stuff that's where the games are like have no genre. They just switch what they're doing all the time. It's kind of cool. Really, that's okay. Yeah, because I mean, I liked Pony Island pretty well. I didn't think it was. I feel like I played better games that do all the meta stuff, but it was good. It was good. And then Inscription, I really liked the first half, and then I thought it kind of it was cool, but it wasn't. I don't know. I didn't like love it. You know, the first half was really good though, like where you're in the cabin. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, there was a werewolf attack. I think it's crazy. I mean, this is a this is like an old game thing, but the fact that I think this is the main quest of the DLC here, in Solstheim, and to progress it, you had to bring beer to the guards, like with they just had one little offhand phrase being like, "I could maybe use some beer" when you talk to them. Like Bethesda would never do that these days, not in a million years. It's kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. I think it was the stuff after like that first stage of Inscription was great too, but it didn't feel as I don't know as cool, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So now I should go to the Skull Village, who I bet the Skull are all werewolves. That's my bet here. Oh yeah, and then also apparently Santa's been putting moon sugar, the drug moon sugar, in people's drinks, little gifts, you know. So I should probably go pay a visit to Santa again. Here, what do they call him? Like Mr. Sweet, Uncle Sweetshare. Ah, yes. Hee hee ha ha. To the workshop we'll go. Such sweet candy. Ah, yes. It's definitely sweet. Not gonna deny that. I feel like his cabin was somewhere up here. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. Kind of loud. There we go. Hello. Oh god. Naked man. Stay away from me. Oh no. I can't get up. Being bullied by a man in his underwear in the snow. It's terrible. The moment I get up, he knocks me back down. Okay, let me just drink a stamina potion. That should solve it. There we go. Okay. Die. There we go. It's a nice little archway. So I should be looking for more of those pillars, like 'cause I found the water stone and the earth stone, but I'm assuming there's probably like more elemental pillars around. I don't know what they're used for, but it's quite intriguing. Oh god, it's a bear. Are you a snow bear? I think you're just a normal bear. Plague bear. Yikes. Stay away from me. I'll pass on the plague. I mean, or I could just go wherever I want. Like, who says I need to go to the village? But nah, let's start some quests. I've been wandering for a while. This is so fun. I feel like I'm back in Skyrim, but it's Morrowind. I think it's so interesting to see this like prototype Skyrim. Because it's like the atmosphere of Skyrim, kind of, but with like the elements of Morrowind. Elements of Morrowind's weirdness still in there, kind of. So it's an interesting marriage. Like, it still feels like I'm playing Morrowind, because I am, obviously, but it's like, I don't know, it's merging the two, the two experiences together. Oh, where was Santa? Was he over here? I wish, well, whatever, it's okay. I was gonna say, I wish he was marked on your map, but look at this fish. Swimming in the stone. But nah, that's on me. I should have wrote down where the house was. Should be making my own maps. The in-game maps aren't good enough. And it was somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure, because I found it south of Thirsk. I remember that. And where did they say it is? Oh, not doesn't really. Workshop in the snow, lanterns all aglow. Yep. Ooh. Got some ruins here. Let's check them out. Wow. Skogsdrake Barrow. There we go. I see Scuttle. Makes me happy. Launch. Ooh. Draugr Housecarl. Damn, look at his helmet. He's actually scary. Giant horns. Oh, it won't let me use his axe. Got a bloody axe. Wow. Hmm. Pretty good potions in here. Yeah, need some more. Some special pickaxe or something, I'd assume, to open up those Stalrim graves. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything too interesting in here. Ring of fireballs. Okay, cool. Oh, secret chest. This high ground, I can spy Santa's workshop. I feel like it's maybe over there. That'd be my guess. Oh, look at this. I think I found another of the stones. This is the Sunstone. Yep. Cool, okay. I wish I could mark it on my map. I should just... I'm just gonna take a picture on my phone of where this is. It's the best I can do. Sunstone. I'm going south. Let's go north. We'll go north. It's kind of nice. Take an ice bath in here. Ah. Lucian's had his final sausage dream. New dreams await. Oh, there it is. Look at this. Santa's workshop. Uncle Sweetshare. His skooma factory, or his moon sugar factory. He really did not do a good job of burying his assistant. Like, not at all. I think I turned the music a little too far down. There we go. Okay, Uncle Sweetshare.
Candy, he makes so much. Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns and
Excuse
glow. Hee
me.
hee hee, ha
Oh.
ho! Hee hee hee, ha ha ho!
A magic touch, eh? Haha! Oh, can it be? A visitor in my workshop? How can I help you, sweet Lucy? I have candy treats to spare if you come in search of happiness. Oh, so you're here to ask about the moon sugar investigation. I see, I see. That's so very Gratius is so grumpy. Maybe we should visit her next. Because that's what I do, Lucian. I visit the sad and miserable and spread all the happiness I can. I mean, you are doing that, technically. Just the way of Uncle Sweetshare, you see. Now that Jelline, there's a sad, sad boy. His true love has disappeared, don't you know? Very sad, very sad. That's why I sang to Lucy. He needed something extra, something special. Sugar in a song, it cures all. I can spare him. I mean, are his intentions good? I feel like, no, drugging people is a bad thing to do. But he's kind of crazy and funny. I kind of want to see what else he'll do. Maybe if I leave him alive. Sure, I'll spare him. I'll make him promise. I trust this man's promise totally. Promise to stop poisoning people, and I'll spare your life. Give you my helm. Stop sharing. Stop sharing my sugar. Heh. Distressing, most distressing. But you will let me live? I do so love to live, Lucian. All right then, we have a deal. Here's my white helm. You have my promise. I will not spread any more cheer. I will keep my candy all to myself. That won't be so bad, will it? Hey, ha ha ha. Okay, yeah. If you just you do all the moon sugar yourself. This little top knot. I like that symbol. Okay, have fun. Maybe that was crazy leaving that guy alive, but whatever. I mean, he didn't kill anyone. But I don't know, drugging people's wine is not great. Well, not wine, because it's a dry fort. Or water, probably. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. You can also go to this order right clicks. Go to that Prothman's Bane cave and search for the wolf. That'd be interesting to do too. So here's Thirsk. Don't think I want to go to Thirsk yet. But if I don't want to fight the Reglings, can I run away from them? Maybe. Okay, yeah, that's Thirsk. I think I hadn't gone to those ruins yet, just because they look kind of important. I don't know. I'll wait to check them out. Oh, more Reglings. What was this? I've been here? Showball. No, I think I haven't been here. Yeah, one sec, I'll be right back. Actually, I might take a break, make dinner, and then I'll come back and probably play more. Because I realized I haven't eaten very much. Yeah, I think that's all I'll do. So I'll take a break, and I'll probably stream later tonight. Yeah, thanks all for watching.